Okay, this is Surly Tim from Surly Tim's Fun Bunker. I shot through that Kung Fu episode quicker than I thought I was, so I may be able to shoot 3. Or, well, this one's actually got like 32 movies to go through, so this may take a few minutes. This is my second take of this because I ran by way too long on this one the last time, so I need to shut up and get to work. This one's called Vampires and More. Atomic Age Vampire came out in 1960. This guy's girlfriend becomes maimed, and he goes out and tries to, he's a scientist of some sort, and he's trying to find himself a stripper to put her brain in. So, I mean, you know, how many times have you guys wanted to do that? Count Dracula and His Vampire Brides from 1974 with Christopher Lee. This also is known as the Satanic Rites of Dracula. They take a biological weapon, and they plan on launching this biological weapon to kill off humanity. Kind of a weird movie. Crypt of the Living Dead, it's not a whole lot good. It came out in 1973. From 1940, Bela Lugosi's The Devil Bat. Now, I've covered this one before, I'm almost positive, but it's a personal favorite. It's one of my favorite Bela Lugosi movies. It's a lot of fun. It's just a great movie. Guy feels jaded towards his employer because they've become millionaires, and he doesn't. So, but it's a good movie. Horror of the Zombies, a kind of dumb flick. It came out in 1974. It takes place on a boat, some supernatural zombie kind of crap, and it's really bad. House of the Dead came out in 1978, equally as bad. King of the Zombies, 1941. It's got Manton Moreland in it. Now they claim Dick Purcell as their star in here. There's no way in hell I consider him a star. Manton Moreland, he was what's his name? Rochester before Rochester was famous. You can't get much better than a Manton Moreland movie. This is not PC in any way, shape, or form. It's the way they were shot in the old days. So if you don't like, if you got a problem with unpolitically correct things, then just move on and don't watch this one. Last Man on Earth, greatest Vincent Price movie that I own. I love this movie. I could watch it a million times and never get tired of it. Great movie. If you get a chance, watch that one. Louise Fletcher's in the next one. I can't stand her. I've always loathed her as an actress. She grates on every nerve that I have. Only movie that I enjoyed that she was in, really, other than watching DS9 recently. But One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. But you know, you don't watch that for her. You watch it because she's just a bitch. But it's Mama Dracula from 1980, so you really don't need to hear much more about that movie because it's god-awful. Moon of the Wolf with David Jansen from 1972. I've covered that one before. It has all the earmarks of a classic black and white film because they use the shadowing to their ability, and it's done in color. So, I mean, I really got to tip my hat to whoever did the movie because I don't have all the information present. The next movie, Night of the Living Dead, 1968 version. It's my all-time favorite, and it always will be my all-time favorite zombie movie. I don't care if a movie comes out that's awesome on every level. Night of the Living Dead from 1968 will always be the movie that got me hooked in zombies. The next movie from 1922, Nosferatu, the silent movie with Max Schreck. Great movie. That one and a movie called Vampire, which came out about the same time period, but they were both German movies. They kind of set the mood for every vampire movie following, other than the shiny ones that exist now. So on that note, okay, we move on to Oasis of the Zombies. This movie, it's Oasis of the Zombies. It's a zombie movie with Nazi zombies. Not a great film. Not to be mistaken from Dead Snow, which came out a few years ago. Dead Snow was awesome. This was not. Revolt of the Zombies, I don't really remember. It came out in 1936. Vampire Bat, I know I've probably seen it, but I don't remember. It came out in 1933. Vengeance of the Zombies, again, I don't remember it. Voodoo Black Exorcist from 1973, nothing really needs to be said about that. The title says it all. It's a piece of crap. Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory, I've covered this one before. It's really enjoyable. It's a lot of fun. It came out in 1962. The Werewolf versus the Vampire Woman. I haven't seen it, but the title alone screams awesome. Followed by White Zombie, the final movie on this set, with Bela Lugosi. It's the other movie that put Lugosi on the map. There was Dracula and there was White Zombie. And White Zombie is just amazing. I know you can probably find it. No, you can find it on YouTube. I know it's available. Also, this one, not a horror set, but it's Too Cool for School collection. It's 16 hours of entertainment, so there's of course 12 movies, so not a bad deal for $5. And like I said, almost all the movie sets that I covered today and multi-packs I've always bought for $5. The Beach Girls, really don't know much about it other than the fact that it's about this nerd chick who's trying to become popular and loved by the the big muscular guy. Cave Girl is about a nerd that goes back in time, runs across this surprisingly immaculate beauty, perfect teeth, perfect hair. She's dressed in perfect way, and everybody else in the tribe, of course, looks like crap. So, yeah, just a TNA flick without a lot of not a lot of sex scenes or anything. It's just a lot of showing TNA. Coach, which is actually what the front cover is based on, it's got Kathy Lee Crosby, and this guy with his head turned, he may be in shame, is Michael Biehn, kind of a guy banging the coach kind of story. Hunk from '87, which I really don't remember. Jocks from '86, also. I think I saw all these movies, but I just don't remember it, so it shows how really good it is. Malibu Beach, I believe I've covered that before. Another movie that I really don't remember. It's just about a bunch of kids who are having fun at the beach. Sex, drugs, rock and roll type crap. Next one, My Chauffeur from '86. I enjoyed this movie because it has Deborah Foreman in it, and she was the main female lead in Valley Girl, which is one of my guilty pleasure films. So My Chauffeur is great. My Tutor from 1983 is a reason why I bought this set. It's got Karen Kay in it, and she's a French teacher. Actually, not a French teacher, but she's a tutor, of course, by the title of My Tutor. And it's basically, she's teaching this kid because he's supposed to go to college, and his dad hires this chick to do it. She's a live-in French tutor, and it's just basically, the guy gets laid, and his tutor teaches him more than French. The Pom Pom Girls, it's got Robert Carradine in it. It's senior year, everybody's going wild kind of movie. Tomboy from '85, I know I've seen it, but it's about this female race car driver. It's all right. It's not the greatest in the world. The Van from 1977. The title says it all. It's got Danny DeVito in it, but I've seen the movie. I know I have, but I don't remember Danny DeVito being in it. It's just one of those. It was that genre of van movies towards the end of the '70s where everybody was tricking out their vans, and of course that was before it was called tricking out. So. The next one, Weekend Pass from 1984. I don't remember this movie. I mean, I've seen it. It's a group of sailors, 4 sailors on a 72-hour Liberty Pass in Los Angeles, and all hell breaks loose afterwards, of course. So it's one of those kind of films. This finishes out this episode. I'm gonna have to probably stop at this one because I need to go through, drop them on the computer, edit them, and make sure everything's working right. So, until the next episode, I will talk to you guys later, and thanks again for watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye.